The hidden history of the Panama Canal. The Panama Canal, one of the greatest engineering marvels in human history. But behind its gleaming locks and international prestige lies a dark and largely forgotten past. This is the story you weren't taught in school. A story of ambition, deception, and death. Long before the Americans claimed credit, the French had a dream. In the late 1800s, the same man who built the Suez Canal, Ferdinand de Lesseps, attempted to slice through the Panamanian jungle. But they underestimated everything: the terrain, the jungle, and worst of all, disease. Over 22,000 workers died from yellow fever, malaria, and landslides. Their bodies? Often buried in unmarked graves, or simply left behind. America takes over, at a price. By 1904, the U.S. took over the failed French project, but not without a cost. They backed a fake revolution to split Panama from Colombia, all to gain control of the canal zone. Visual, newspaper clippings, U.S. warships off Panama's coast, staged revolution footage. It was one of the boldest acts of imperialism in the Western Hemisphere. And it worked. The forgotten workers. Tens of thousands of West Indian laborers, mostly from Barbados and Jamaica, were brought in to build the canal. They were paid less than white workers and subjected to dangerous conditions. In the gold roll and silver roll system, white Americans were paid in gold. Black and non-white workers, paid in silver, housed in separate, often unsanitary quarters. It was segregation, institutionalized by a global project. The toll of progress. By the time the Panama Canal was completed in 1914, over 25,000 lives had been lost. The world hailed it as a triumph of engineering, but for many, it was a graveyard. The struggle for sovereignty. For most of the 20th century, the United States controlled the canal, and, by extension, Panama itself. Protests erupted in the 1960s and 70s. Panamanians wanted their land and their dignity back. It wasn't until December 31st, 1999, that Panama finally gained full control of the canal, nearly a century after it was built. Today, ships pass through the canal in under 10 hours, but few consider the human cost. The Panama Canal is more than an engineering feat. It's a monument to ambition and a graveyard of forgotten voices. Now you know what they left out of the textbooks. Like, share, and subscribe for more untold history. What topic should we uncover next?